Hi everyone, it's Nicole for Plan with Nicole, and today we're going to be setting up our classic vertical planner for the week of January 24th through the 30th. And keeping with the last couple months theme, I am doing another princess spread. And this time we're going to use some of the large icons stickers from the Happy Planner. Again, I am using some washi tape from PinkFresh Studio, but I am going to switch it up. I'm using these large icons, and we're going to use Tiana from The Princess and the Frog. I think I had planned to use her before because she's not on the sheet very well. I actually ended up using a little undo to get her off. I did not want to tear my sticker. And then I don't tear, but I ruin one of the other stickers I'm using. So just a little FYI, that does happen this week. Now, I won't do probably princess spreads every week, but I've really been feeling it lately. And so I went ahead and went with it. Now, the difference between this spread and the past couple weeks have been more scene driven. This isn't really scene driven. It's more of like little groups of icons driven. Now, I suppose you could consider Tiana and what's the little lightning bug's name? I can't even remember now. And I even just watched the movie. So here's a fun fact. While I made this spread, I watched The Princess and the Frog because it had been forever since I'd seen it, and I thought it would be fun. And such a good movie. And so I am going to kind of create a little scene over here, but then I'm going to create this other little grouping on the right side of the spread to balance it out because these are large icon stickers. I do want to tell you guys, if you're interested at all in the large icon stickers from the Happy Planner, I noticed that they are like really discounted on the Happy Planner, which I'm assuming that they're clearancing them and probably discontinuing them. I don't know that for sure. That's just my guess because they are deeply discounted. I believe like maybe even like 40 to 70% off. Check them out. I am going to try to do some spreads with those, all of the larger icon stickers, or at least, some of them coming up. I bought them when they first came out and I really hadn't done anything with them, but I absolutely love them. In addition to the princess stickers and the PinkFresh washi stickers, I'm going to use like some regular box stickers throughout my spread. So when these large icons came out, I believe these are the Strong at Heart collection, and they really match the feel of the Strong at Heart stickers and Colorful Boxes sticker book. So I also have pulled both of those sticker books to use today. I am going to be using my Stencil to create some of my own checklists. In addition, we're going to pull some colorful boxes. So the colorful shapes and colorful boxes are what I think, yes, that I'm going to use for the hearts. The heart boxes are colorful shapes, and then the colorful boxes I'm also going to incorporate. But like the remember and the checklists for the most part are going to come from the colorful boxes, pardon me, the Strong at Heart sticker book. So I'm just kind of planning everything out here. I did not create my washi stickers on camera this week. I will link to last week's video where I showed you exactly how I made these into stickers with wax paper backing. I don't want to do that every week. It's just one of those steps that I think I definitely can leave out. But if you didn't catch last week's video and you're interested in finding out how you can take washi tape stickers like these from PinkFresh Studio that have coordinating dies, they're more in the card making world, especially if you're here and you don't follow me on my card making channel. They are stickers, washi stickers that come on a roll that have coordinating dies so you can die cut them out. So I use wax paper to make them into stickers, and I will link to that video here so you can check that out. So I'm just going to kind of play around. I had a lot of. of moving different parts and components this week. I had a hard time settling on a certain like layout. I totally love the large Tiana sticker and I love the florals around that, and I like the heart grouping. Other than that, struggle bus. But I end up totally loving my spread, and the wax paper I have left over is too small. I cut off part of it to create my washi stickers. And so I'm kind of just playing around and trying to figure out what I want to do for this week's spread. Now, I will say that sticker you see in the washi wreath frame, that is the one I ruined, the Tiana sticker in that. And it's okay. I was super bummed because I liked it, but it's too big for the sticker. I think you might see some of that. I cut out some of it from the video, but it's too big for the sticker. And I think I end up liking my solution to this a little better. I also am trimming off this white space along the bottom of my Tiana sticker just so that it lines up a little easier with the lines on my spread. And as always, the mini down here on my Oasis planner spread kind of bugs me. I wish that she wasn't there. I'm gonna white her out, or at least portions of her that aren't covered with this sticker. This is a paper sticker. And then we're going to tuck this washi kind of underneath Tiana. We're just creating that really cool little vignette of florals and princess stickers. I don't see myself getting tired of this anytime soon. Not every week we'll have this for sure, but it is a really fun way to incorporate my princess stickers. I don't know if I've mentioned this in the past, but I have a lot of princess stickers, and while I've used some of them on spreads, I have struggled using them. Like Mickey and Minnie are so much easier for me to use than the princesses, except when I realized I could create some scenes, like especially with a lot of florals, I have really been loving it. Something else to note is I think I prefer my princess scenes with more minimal princess stickers. So there's going to be a lot of other stuff on this spread, not just Disney. The florals here, one of the things I love about this particular PinkFresh Studio set is there's this beautiful butterfly. I did create two sheets of stickers from this so that I'd have two butterflies, which you will see here in a little bit. Let's go ahead and add our hearts colorful boxes. I did go ahead and go all with the greens for the most part. There's going to be some pinks and some yellows also incorporated into this spread because it really just ties in with some of the other colors, especially like the pink flowers and all of that. Plus some of the Tiana stickers from Strong at Heart really work with this. So something you guys really seemed to like last week was when I would cut up little bits and pieces of the washi stickers and tuck them around the boxes. I also really love this because I feel like it makes a more cohesive spread. We're going to do the same thing this week. We're just using one of those other rolls from my unboxing and spread video from last week, which again, I will link down below. I'm going to link down in the description all of my princess spreads that I have done in a similar style in case you want to see. Do stay tuned. Next week, I am for sure not doing a princess spread, at least not one like this. I think for February, I'm going to attempt to do like all reds and pinks, or at least more kind of heart love theme. We shall see how that goes, but that is my plan at the moment. And since this is basically the last full week of January, there's only one day in January for next week. I'm going to start those next week in my classic. I don't know that I will continue do that for my dashboard, but I thought for my classic, we would kind of go with more of a Valentine's-y theme for February. So I'm loving this. I love the floral split up. That was actually one sticker split up to kind of surround that little to-do box. That to-do box is a green foil from the Strong at Heart colorful boxes, which is really, really pretty. I thought it matched perfectly. There's not a ton of foiling. You may notice on the PinkFresh washi stickers that there is some gold foiling. So there is a touch of foiling in this spread, but it's not overwhelming. I love to tip some of those word stickers on their side. So you may notice that, let's give an example, like the remember, don't forget, to-do list stickers. I'm actually going to tip on the side. They're a little too long for the vertical box, which is okay. You can always offset them, but I really love putting them along a checklist. So I think that's what we're going to do. And then I'm taking a large floral and filling in right underneath the notes section, as I feel like that it creates a visual triangle there, and it completes that scene with the large Tiana. So I am skipping ahead in my video just a tiny bit. You guys won't probably notice it, but I cut out the mistake with my circle sticker. And what I actually ended up doing from the Strong at Heart sticker book, I'm going to take another Tiana sticker and I'm going to tuck it into this PinkFresh Studio wreath. And I'm going to tell you, it was a complete happy accident. I actually like this better, but I was a little bummed that I completely ruined my sticker. I am going to white out the lines here. Now, this is a clear sticker instead of a paper sticker. So see how the wreath is open, and I whited it out where her body was because I definitely don't want that dark line going through her skin. But I don't like the lines in this wreath at all. So I am going to take a white jelly roll pen and white those out. That is how I whited that out, because whiteout tends to be really stark. It would really be noticeable here. Now I'm going back through the Strong at Heart sticker book, and for one thing, on the Tiana page, I believe the sparkles were rose gold. Well, that doesn't really match my spread. The gold foiling in the PinkFresh Studio washi stickers is gold. And so I'm looking at it and I was like, yeah, I don't want to mix metals. It's not the worst thing. And I definitely could have, but I just didn't want to. So I think this is on one of the other pages, yeah, in the sticker book. I took a couple of little sparklies from there that are gold. I just looked through the whole sticker book. Most of them are rose gold, but I did find some gold ones, and I'm going to pop these in the frame after I use the jelly roll pen over the lines to add some sparkles, and I love how it turned out. Super, super simple, but it adds a nice big focal point, kind of at that opposite angle from the other side of the spread. Definitely going to make our spread more cohesive and flow together a lot nicer. Now I want to create another group of boxes. We have the boxes on the left side of the spread. I think we need another grouping here on the right. Again, these are kind of at opposite angles. They're a little bit closer together, more in the center of the spread, but it creates that, just visually, it's a lot more balanced. So you're going to notice that this time, instead of 2 hearts and a rectangle box, I'm going to use 2 rectangle boxes and a heart. And that was on purpose. The hearts create a visual triangle since there's 3, and I like the odd numbers. And then the boxes also are going to create 1. We are going to incorporate a couple more boxes, but I'm purposely going to pick a different color, that really pretty light pink, which you'll see in a little bit. And then because I lost the sticker I was going to place in the wreath, I lost my quote. So I found this quote sticker in the Strong at Heart sticker book on the Tiana pages, and so I ended up using it, and it's "do good and good will come to you." I thought this was a beautiful quote, and it's in that green color. Just ignore the fact that I was having so much trouble getting it on my spread. Who knew that placing a quote sticker on your spread was so hard? I don't know. It was one of those things. In fact, and then I put it down too far, and then the wreath covers it up. So I'm going to move it up just a little bit. I didn't want it flush with the top of my planner, but you know, just down a little bit. And then I want some of the florals over the top, and then we will tuck like one of the little leaves or whatever back behind. It's always a balance. It's always a balancing act, trying to get the function and the beauty kind of flowing and having all of the functionality that I need in my spread, but still have it be something beautiful that I like looking at. I don't know about you guys. Sometimes it goes together easier than others. My plan in my head was going to be so easy, and then for whatever reason, I struggled. I did several spreads this same day, and I struggled on all of them, but I really needed to get them done. So I worked through it, and I came out the other side, and I absolutely love what I created. So I guess we've got that. This little individual leaf cluster, I'm going to tuck around my quote. Let's just tuck that end back behind. And I really think another little butterfly tucked up here is going to be cute. Again, it's going to kind of create that diagonal. That will be near the end of the video. But we've got some other little sections left over. I want to go ahead and frame up these boxes like I did on the other side of the spread, adding touches of these florals throughout. You can see that there's still plenty of room to write things all over the place. Now I am going to leave, there's a really big chunk on the right side of the spread along the bottom. I'm going to leave Saturday and Sunday pretty well open. I have plans for this weekend, but I also usually save the weekend for quilting. Or sewing projects or cross stitch or whatever it is. I usually do something else. If you guys know me from my card making channel, I make cards all week long. So generally, if I can, I try to quilt on the weekends. Quilting's kind of my, I don't know, it's just a nice break. It's a nice brain break because I'm always ready to come back to card making and planning during the week. Usually even on the weekend though, I do planning and quilting, and then I do my card making during the week. That's kind of generally my plan. So I don't keep quilting in my work week because I consider that more of a hobby, I guess. I know card making and planning are hobbies too, but I keep planning and card making on my dashboard spread. So I generally save Saturday and Sunday for that. I don't know if I'm going to get to it this week. Like I said, I have plans with friends. We're having like a little mini retreat. And so we will see what I get done there. But I'm just kind of leaving that open for that kind of planning, which you'll see in a bit. Now, I ended up incorporating this pink checklist and pink boxes. These are from the Tiana pages from the Strong at Heart. In addition to the green, and then there's also like some greeny, limey yellow. I wasn't sure if I loved it. In fact, I pulled it up and then I thought, you know what, I'm putting it back down. There wasn't enough green. I am going to have to use something else if I want it to be this kind of theme. And I ultimately decided, you know what, it's totally fine. There's pink in the flowers. There's pink in the butterfly. I think we're going to go ahead and use it. I am going to extend the florals out a little bit along this bottom edge, and then I'm going to continue them even onto the right side of the spread, as I feel like that makes it a little bit more cohesive, the two sides of my spread together. So let's do that. And then just like I have like the to-do list or remember with the checklist, I need to pull one of those to the right side of the spread to make it balanced. I'm going to pull different checklists for Saturday and Sunday, but we're going to have that same like little word along the side, but I'm only going to use one for the weekend. I think that's going to work for me. Make your spreads work for you. I know I talk about that a lot, but really kind of hone in on what you need to plan or what you like to plan, what you like to keep track of, and figure out your ratio of, stickers to function and make it work. Now, I really, really wanted to use more of the Strong at Heart colorful boxes, and I tried, but they just seemed like too much. I really felt like it was way too much Disney. I'm happier with minimal Disney stickers on my spread. So even though some of the checklists and some of like the word stickers are from a Disney Princess sticker book, I think when you look at this, and even the quote, I guess also, when you look at this, the three stickers that are definitely Disney are the Lightning Bug and the 2 Tiana Princess stickers. Other than that, you look at it and it's not screaming Disney, which is definitely what I like. I often like to leave the struggles in my video just to show that sometimes it takes a little more work to put a spread together than other times. Sometimes it comes together like instantly, and other times it is a struggle. I really loved these other Tiana stickers, so I'm going to have to find a way to use these on another spread sometime. I really sort of wish that the box stickers that coordinate with both Disney and princesses, well, I guess they're all Disney, but Disney Princess and then like Disney Mickey didn't have so many little characters on them. I wish they were more plain. I think they'd be a little bit more usable, even when you're making a Disney spread, because sometimes I feel like it's just overwhelming Disney, but that's okay. All right, so I completely have decided that no more of those. That's not going to work. We are not going to try to incorporate any more of the Tiana boxes because it's just not working with my spread at all. I do need to still pull in that other checklist so that I have a similar element on both sides of the spread. I can't really decide where to put it. This is naturally where I think it should go, but I kept trying to move it somewhere else. I actually really like it here, so that is where we're going to end up with that. And then there will be 2 more checklists. I know I mentioned this earlier. They're from Colorful Boxes. They are going to go down the on Saturday and Sunday. And that's really all we're going to put there. I am going to add a couple of boxes in pink tones that coordinate with the pink checklist. I did have to dig into another sticker book for those. And I completely just dropped them. I had to dig into Modern Farmhouse to find a sticker book with the right pink shade that coordinated with our checklist. I felt like because the pink was on one side, we really needed to pull that light pink over to the right. And so I really searched for some boxes because other than the boxes in the Strong at Heart that had like icons in them, there weren't really any plain pink boxes like there were of the green. So I ended up finding another sticker book that had some in there. Don't be afraid to mix and match. I know the last couple weeks I've really stuck to mostly like 2 sticker books per spread. But this week I had to really kind of think outside the box and pull some random things. So here are those light pink boxes. These are mostly reserved for, I generally have grocery pickups on Sunday. And so I kind of wanted to add those in because that is something I generally plan ahead. And, you know, I like to check it off. So I've got open spots. I have no more checklists that I want to add to my spread. I'm going to draw some in. I think it's going to add a nice little breakup of the spread where it's not so sticker heavy, yet still provide that function. So I'm using my favorite, which is the circle and then the little line, and I am using my Paper Mate Flare marker. It's kind of an olive green color. I tried all 3 of the greens I had, and this was the one I felt like looked the best. And I'm just going to fill in about 3 areas on my spread. I can always add more if I need to later on, but I think those will provide enough checklists for the week. I'm loving my spread. I think it's really turned out so pretty. It's a little different than the past weeks, yet still kind of similar and fun. So remember I said I felt like I needed another butterfly that I could place up there next to the quote. It's going to be kind of up near the number, or the numbers, the dates, and I love it. I think that is the perfect finishing touch. Thank you guys so much for joining me today for my classic weekly spread. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, click that like button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to always be notified when I have a new video. The supplies I used are linked down in the description below. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next time.